So, Monday, in spite of fighting the weather, been a little chilly out here. We've managed to get our floor joists out here, even got some installed. I think the master bedroom over there is all done too. And our plumbers showed up finally, so we've got some plumbing under slab going in. So that's looking all right. I think we got things figured out so we can minimize conflicts of what's going where. And yeah, our garage slab is looking pretty good here. Curing nicely. Still got another week and a half. I think I have to wait until we can start pulling the false work out from underneath that. But yeah, things are progressing. Well, it's a beautiful Thursday morning in February, but it's a little bit cold. We're planning on pouring concrete this morning for our slab down below in the basement there, and we're actually going to go for it. The temperature is supposed to warm up this afternoon to 5 degrees above freezing, so we're going to gamble on it and go. We'll tarp things over again like we did on the garage slab. And we've leaf blowered most of the snow out of the way, and I think we're about good to go. So we're just waiting for concrete to show up here now. We gambled and won on the other slab, so I'm going to see if we can go 2 for 2. See how it goes. Obviously, we've got joists set up here, and the rest of the joists around the stairwell are kind of waiting for a bearing wall, which is waiting on our slab. So that's why we're kind of pushing things here. But I think it'll work out fine. We'll see what happens. Yep, well, it's happening. We got concrete going down. Let's hope we get lucky on this. Alright, it's done. We got the concrete poured. We're getting a few drips in there off of the floor joist, but that's okay. It's all getting covered up with flooring, so hopefully this all works out and it doesn't get too cold tonight. Once it gets a little harder here, we'll jump on with some insulated tarps and hope for the best. Up there we're putting our drain rock around the perimeter drains. Oh, there goes one rock. Got a little holder patch now. All right, so it's Monday today. We've made some pretty good progress here since last week. It's getting a little dark in here, not because it's laid out, but because we got a floor. Gonna have to throw some lights down here. Even got a tub installed. We got a little bit of framing done here for the basement walls. This is a bearing wall here, so we needed to get that in. And yeah, of course, it's all wide open right now, but we'll get the walls framed in a little later on. So let's take a walk upstairs, shall we? Not that we have stairs, but that's coming. So, floor. You guys made good progress today. And yeah, I can almost walk out the front door. But the first step's a bit of a killer. I did get some backfilling done here and compacting on Friday, but we got a long ways to go, and the rest of that'll happen a little later this week. So a little more floor to finish off here, and then we can continue on with ICFs a little later this week. Start our second floor course. And I think this week, Thursday, will actually be our 2 weeks since we poured the suspended slab, so we'll be able to strip all the form work out from underneath there. Not gonna quite be able to park in here yet. I still want to give it a full month before we do anything like that. Let the concrete cure and get its rated strength. So yeah, that's where we've gotten for Monday today. Alrighty, so floor is on, except for a couple pieces here. poured a little bit of concrete today underneath these forms. It's just a little curb, but we're ready to start on the ICFs again. Got a few up. Got the bucks mostly built there for all the windows. Got to build the ones for the doors yet, but we're getting there. Nice to see some styrofoam start going up again here. Starting to get exciting. Well, it's a sad day. Sawmill's gone. All that's left is a pile of sawdust, and thankfully, a whole pile of lumber. So yeah, a whole bunch there. We got 2x6 decking. We got posts and beams. Way over yonder, there's the flooring. Lots more beams, more flooring. Hopefully I got the quantities right. So yeah, it's Monday today. Let's go check out and see what happened on the other side of the creek. All right, just about time to say welcome home. So we're working on first floor, main floor, ICFs I should say. Let's take a walk in the front door here. And things are starting to take shape. We can see where all the windows are here now. It's our living room, down to the master. And out the back here, we'll have a deck. Bit of a step down at the moment. Yeah, things are starting to take shape. Really starting to get a feel for the size and how we've got things configured. I think it's going to work out pretty good, but we'll see when we move in. It's looking pretty good so far. We'll have another deck out the back here off the dining room. Nice big deck back here. Should be awesome. And fire is slowly churning away there. We're getting down to the last bit of wood there. Stumps, I should say. Stumps of brush to burn. So yeah, hopefully by the end of the week, we'll be pretty close to ready for concrete again here. We did get the forms stripped, all the false work for the suspended slab, and everything turned out great. It didn't fall down, which is good. No cracks. Everything's looking good there. Maybe let's go down and take a quick peek at that. We'll have to build some stairs here pretty soon. Tub is in. I think we saw that on the last clip. Basement. Not sure if you'll be able to see anything down here. It's kind of dark. No lights yet, but here it is. Poly is still on the ceiling. We got to cut this down, but it left us with this really cool, almost stamped concrete kind of look on the ceiling. Not intentional, but looks kind of neat. So, looks like everything went pretty good. And I'll check in with you later this week.